Hi, this is Bev from Adventure Seeking. Decided to get out of the studio today. If there's one essential that quietly separates convenience from catastrophe, it's emergency shelter. It isn't an option. It isn't dramatic. It isn't just in case. Emergency shelter is what protects your life when movement stops. And in this 10 Essentials series, we're not just talking about carrying gear. We're talking about understanding it. Whew, I'm gonna do some slipping because the list isn't a lie. The lie is thinking the list is enough. Emergency shelter is one of the most overlooked and most critical items in the 10 Essentials. And it's one hikers skip most often. I gotta get by this tree right on the trail, so hold on one second. We'll be back. I'm gonna probably just crawl. How's that for a point of view? Okay. Now, where was I? Emergency shelters is the one thing that most hikers skip. Why? Because it feels extreme. It feels like something that's meant for expeditions. But most hikers who end up in trouble weren't planning to spend the night outside. Whew. They got delayed. They got injured. They underestimated the weather. Emergency shelters buy time, and it's about survival. Let's clarify what we mean. Emergency shelter is not your full backpacking tent. It's a lightweight, compact protection that you can carry on a day hike. Examples: an emergency bivvy, Mylar space blanket, ultralight tarp, even a heavy-duty contractor bag in a pinch. The purpose is simple: block wind, block precipitation, trap heat. Wind is what strips your body of heat fastest. Not snow, not cold air, wind. You can get out of the wind and wet conditions with an emergency shelter. Your survival odds increase dramatically. Here's what most people underestimate. Hypothermia does not require snow. It doesn't even require freezing temperature. It can happen in 50-degree rain. If you're wet and exposed long enough, especially if you're injured and not moving, when you stop generating heat, your body cools quickly. Emergency shelter preserves core temperature, conserves calories, reduces panic, creates a controlled space. That psychological shift matters. And when you can sit down, get covered, and breathe, you think clearly. Clear thinking is survival. Let's walk through this. You're on a 6-mile loop. You've done it before. Halfway through, you roll your ankle. You can move, but slowly. Now it's going to take twice as long. The weather shifts. Rain or snow starts. Your layers are damp. The temperature drops. You're not moving enough to stay warm. It's when emergency shelter stops being extra weight and becomes critical equipment. You find tree cover to get out of the wind. You put on some dry layers. You deploy a bivvy or a tarp. You sit on your pack to stay off the ground. You conserve energy. You assess. That's not dramatic. That's being prepared. Here's where skill matters more than gear. A space blanket flapping in the wind does nothing. You need to anchor it. Block the wind direction. Insulate underneath yourself. Stay dry. If using a bivvy, get inside of it before you're already shaking. If using a tarp, low and tight. Wind facing side secured. Use natural windbreaks if possible. And always insulate yourself from the ground. The ground steals heat faster than the air. Use your pack. Use extra clothing. Use leaves, pine boughs if necessary. But don't sit directly on the cold earth. The biggest mistakes I see, it's just a short hike. The forecast looks fine. I'll just hike faster and carry a shelter and never practice with it. If you've never opened your emergency bivvy before, don't let the first time be in the wind and rain. Practice once at home. Skill removes panic. This is why the 10 essentials work as a system. Fire gives you heat. Layers regulate your body temperature. Emergency shelter protects that heat when movement stops. Each one builds on the other. Individually, they help. Together, they keep you alive. But when things don't go as planned, these essentials work together. Not as a checklist, as a system. If you're hiking, you carry responsibility. Not just for the miles, but for the unexpected. Emergency shelter isn't dramatic. It's discipline. Carry it. Understand it. Practice with it. And I'll see you in the next episode when we break down navigation. because staying found is always better than surviving lost. Oh. See you on the trail.